Yeah, whatever, motherfucker.
I've been loving everything James Gunn has been saying so far. So a fan asked James Gunn if Warner Brothers executives would be creatively involved with DC films like they were in the past. James Gunn said this: "No, they don't. DC is separate from Warner Brothers as of a couple of months ago. So that means those I Am Sams won't be able to butcher films like, oh, I don't know, BVS, Zack Snyder's Justice League, The Air Cut, and countless other fucking DC films. Warner Brothers are so fucking stupid, bro. They are the I Am Sams. They are the fucking Simple Jacks of the world. Two Down syndrome kids and fucking Forrest Gump could manage DC Studios better than these fucking low-life savages, low-life fucking scumbags known as Warner Brothers executives." So James Gunn, thank you so much for this. We're on board. He also says this about the DC universe: "I think we have a lot of differences between Marvel and DC. I think that one of the reasons why I love DC is it really is another universe. It's an alternate world. In Marvel, generally, it's New York, Chicago, and San Francisco, and then every place else in the world is a fictional universe for some reason. Here at DC, we have a Metropolis, Gotham, Atlantis, a lot of fictional worlds. So the fact that he says this, I'm getting more and more excited because DC really is it's another universe. It's like Avatar, right? When you watch a DC film, you are being transported to another world, to a Gotham City, to a Central City, to a Metropolis, to Atlantis. And that's what separates DC from Marvel's. Marvel's, like you said, is the real world, and DC is another, like, universe." He also goes on: "We're coming into a world where superheroes exist and have existed for some time in one form or another, and that's the universe. Also, we are telling a big, huge central story, except for I think we're a lot more planned out than Marvel from the beginning." Wow, throwing shade at Marvel, throwing shade at Kevin Feige, your former boss. I love it. Fuck Marvel. I like this though, because again, you have to remember, before the controversy with James Gunn, before he said that he wanted to molest cats and dogs, Kevin Feige chose James Gunn as his right-hand man if ever Kevin Feige were to step down. So that's how much confidence Kevin Feige had in James Gunn. So the fact that we have James Gunn and Peter Safran, David Zaslav running DC Studios, DC Films with their creative mind and bringing in comic book writers and bringing in other screenwriters and forming a boardroom to really create something special and unique and lay out a foundation for DC that we haven't had since, oh, I don't know, ever. We never had this. So the fact that James Gunn is like, listen, if we're going to do this, we're going to do this right. We're going to plan out every fucking movie. And I'm sure along, the upcoming years, there will be some slight changes here and there to fit their plan. But overall, guess what? They have a plan. So if the next Superman movie doesn't make, $600 million, it's okay. It's fine. They're not gonna panic like Warner Brothers did. It's like, oh shit. Well, it made $600. It made $600 million instead of $700 million. So it's over. Scrap everything. Like, no, they're not gonna do that. It's like, all right, this movie made $600 million. Guess what? We are going to continue moving forward. All right. Plan out the next Superman sequel. All right, and that movie makes $700 million. All right, great. Plan out the next sequel, and that movie makes $1 billion. Guess what? We stuck it out. We're making good movies that the general audiences can now trust the DC logo. When the general audiences, when they saw DC in the past, they were like, oh, I don't know, man. It's a coin toss. I don't know if this movie's going to be good or great. There was no trust. There was no faith in the DC brand. And again, as much as I love Zack Snyder, as much as I love Man of Steel and BVS, well, I don't really love BVS. I love Batfleck, though. But I love Man of Steel. But you have to remember, like, a lot of people weren't on board with Zack Snyder's take on DC characters. A lot of people were like, I'm not really feeling this. Even though we love it, a lot of people did not. So now James Gunn has a chance to make DC have mass appeal. Movies that everyone can see, everyone can enjoy. That's the goal. So I've always said, copy the Marvel structure, but don't copy the Marvel formula. And it seems like from James Gunn's statements, he's going to do exactly that. He's going to make DC his own, but at the same time, make sure that people love his movie. So I'm on board. I'm excited. I'm hyped. Cannot wait to see what James Gunn and DC and Peter Safran have in mind for us. I'm excited. As always, hit like, subscribe, follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Discord, all that bullshit, and let me know your thoughts down below. DC's gonna come out rocking, bro. Get ready. Get on the hype train. Get on it. It's free. Man. James Gunn. Even though your movies were trash, the Suicide Squad, I'm excited for your creative mind, at least for DC. As always, love you all. Stay safe. Truth out.
Y'all know niggas be on CP time. Beyonce, thanks y'all.